has come. The curtain is about to be raised, and these two teams are ready to play their part. Both sides will have ambitions of making a mark on this tournament, and in order to do that, they will be eager to get off to the best possible start. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. And we rise now for the Spanish national anthem. Well, that was impressive. Match that. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day.
Well, Peter, both of these teams will take to the pitch with a three-point focus. Ambition is fresh and strong, and each will want to go deep into the competition, so neither will be looking to come out of this with a flawed game plan. This has to be assured and close to their best.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This fella Martinez is the latest striking talent to emerge from Argentina, and the way he likes to operate from deeper positions draws comparisons with some of the very finest from his country. More of an auxiliary striker in my view, though. Wants the ball to feet, and he's better playing off a centre forward, so he's someone to watch.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tagliafico. Pedro Porro. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Eric Garcia attempts a clearance. And that's been well dealt with. Martinez. Paredes. Martinez. McAllister. It'll be a throw-in. Zubimendi. Yamal. Kubasi. Merino. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Zubimendi. Kubasi. Merino. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal has it in a wide position. Yamal. Montiel clears it away. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Messi. Montiel. That has been cut short. Zubimendi. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Tagliafico. McAllister. And it's Messi. And Martinez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Martinez is offering a wry smile there.
Pedri, and he welcomes it in. Real chance! And again, he scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oyarzabal, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, great play! Merino. Argentina have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Yamal. Argentina find themselves behind already in the very early stages. McAllister. Romero forwards and with intent. De Paul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Messi. Montiel. McAllister. Montiel. Now then, the ball's come loose. They get a throw in. Merino. Zubimendi. Cucurella. Cucurella, gently done. Nico Williams. Played into space out wide. And they've got rid. That's the throw. And it's Porro. And here's Yamal. That is lovely. So who's he picking out? He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cucurella. Cucurella shifted upfield. Romero has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. What a throw in. Nico Williams, defending of the desperate variety. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Subimendi. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Pedro Porro. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Romero. Tagliafico. Romero goes forward. Kubasi. Pedri. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Paredes. Romero aimed forwards. Subimendi. Yamal. Yamal. Oh yeah. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kubasi. Merino. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams in with the challenge. Montiel. Tagliafico moved on forwards. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. De Paul. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cucurella. Oh, red, nice interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro tries across. And the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Pedro Porro. Merino. And it's played forward. Merino. Pedro Porro. He's got away. Pedro Porro. He is through here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Turnament. Martinez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nico Williams. Yamal. Yamal! A real chance and a real let-off.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Played towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. McAllister. Montiel. Romero. Romero, gently done. Merino. Yamal. It's run loose here. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Tagliafico can get it clear. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Decent chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Cucurella. Merino. And here's Oyarzabal. And he's away. Oyarzabal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Crossed into the middle. And the keeper beats it all. And the shots! And that was very necessary. Merino. Now it's Oyarzabal. Merino! He's hit it first time.
Merino really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Nico Williams. No, again there's no way through. Argentina have reclaimed it. De Paul. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Out to the right. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. Oyarzabal. Merino. Out to towards the flank.
Pedro Porro.
Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
McAllister, Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Subimendi. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Pedro Porro. It's gone for a throw-in. Martinez, great defending, strong and determined. Mikel Merino, and it's lofted through here. That's an excellent interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Might be... Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Montiel, and it's Messi. McAllister. Montiel. Messi gets into some space. Al-Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Messi. Played it again. That's going to go a long way. Cucurella. Nico Williams. McAllister. Out of play for a throw. McAllister. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Argentina clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that has put paid to that. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro chooses to go cross-field. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Nico Williams. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! De Paul forwards and with intent. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Paredes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi played it long. Romero. Subimendi. Kubasi. Pedri. Subimendi. Kubasi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Paul. Martinez. Martinez looks to get on the end of this.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cross goes in there. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. McAllister. Lisandro Martinez shifted upfield. And that's been won straight back. Subimendi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Merino. Martinez. Have it back and can go again. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. Now it's Williams. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Martinez. That's a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates.
Spain look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Subimendi. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Martinez done delicately. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Paredes. Paredes. Over to the left. Can he deliver? De Paul! Just too high.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Montiel. Martinez. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero. And here's Messi. Montiel tries making a foray down the right. Pedri wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Nice looking ball. Paredes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. Nice control. Clipped into space. And he's there to get it away. Pedro Porro. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Montiel gets across to intercept that. Montiel shifted upfield. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Pedri. Nico Williams on a charge down the left. Pedri. And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Kubasi. Merino. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Eric Garcia. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Yamal. And he shoots! McAllister, aim forwards. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Paredes. Tagliafico. Tagliafico played over towards the opposite flank. 75 minutes played. Crosses it in here. That wasn't the greatest of balls. That has sent him sprawling. Yamal succumbs to the pressure. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tagliafico. He is just caressing the ball. And here's the pull. Looking for a decent ball in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Merino, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Merino. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams looking understandably energised after his goal. Nico Williams. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Pedri. Pedri. Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor. Martinez. Oh, he's been flattened there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Zubimendi, gently done. Martinez. And it's played forward. That's interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Pedri. Moved on forwards. Mikel Oyarzabal plays it through. He has found a way through. Oyarzabal goes for a shot! And he should have made it four.
Oyarzabal, really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Tagliafico forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Martinez. De Paul. McAllister. Aim forwards. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Out for a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
That's a throw. Montiel played in. Tagliafico. Mikel Oyarzabal. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Montiel.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Messi. Can he latch on to this? Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Merino. Eric Garcia. And that will be the final act. Suffer the indignity of defeat on day one. Hope very much deflated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's the start they didn't want, but it doesn't have to mean there's no chance of recovery. There's still plenty of points to turn things around, although I must add, much less room for error now.
Argentina are single-minded as they approach the second group game. There can be no compromise. Lose first up, and the obligation to win is intensified. They must get this one right. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers, and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Rabiot has given away a free kick. It's really well cleared. Montiel. And here's Messi. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Tries to get it clear. Koundé. And here's Kone. Looking here to chip it through. Romero getting this one clear. Chooses to go back. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. That looks a cracking ball. And here's Alvarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Shot it goal! Paredes. Montiel shifted upfield. He has found a way through. And here's Messi. He's got away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Messi plays it short. Messi. Decent chance! Lovely. Can he finish? Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, what a ball! That's a throw. Olise does really well to win the ball there. McAllister. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. That is a great pick out. Tries a shot! McAllister. Montiel. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Kone wins the duel this time. Upamecano. Kone. Koundé. Showing good feet. And it's Kone. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Could move up a gear here. And here's Alvarez. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. McAllister. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rabiot. Kone. He's had a shot! Kone. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Maybe thumps it clear. Barcola. Here's Mbappe, shapes to shoot! Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kone.
France. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Rabiot. It's Hernandez. Here's Barcola. And he's heaved it away. And that is out of play. Time to deliver. Hernandez opts to add a shot. Messi. Montiel, aim forwards. That's been slipped through. Kone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Olise, gently done. Olise. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez, a header! In he goes again. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! Martinez, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
France, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
And here's Alvarez, and Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Martinez. Now it's Messi. Now it's De Paul. Out to the right. Montiel. And that's aimed into the middle. Koundé gets good distance on it. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Hernandez, Barcola, Hernandez, and here's Mbappe. Romero defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Alvarez. Koundé, Upamecano. Saliba, right over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Mbappe. Olise, and the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Montiel getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mbappe. McAllister. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Alvarez. And here's De Paul.
The ball really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé chooses to go cross-field. He can run onto that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Montiel. And here's Messi. Oh, it's the chance for a shot! Romero clears it away. Tries a measured ball. Lisandro Martinez gets it away. Paredes. McAllister. Romero, nicely aimed pass. Short changes him with that pass. Here's Barcola. And that could set him on his way. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Oh, it's played into the area. And here's Rabiot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's tidy. And here's Barcola. Barcola! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Paul. Can he spark a counter here? Lofted in. And that's been repelled. Saliba. Hernandez chasing after it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice physical challenge. Moved on forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Montiel. And here's Barcola. And again the keeper stands strong. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Saliba, no, again there's no way through. And it's played forward. Upamecano. Argentina, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Chouameni. Mignon sends that a long way. That looks a good ball through. He's beaten the lock. There's the shot! They've played it short. Hernandez with the delivery. Tagliafico. Romero. And it's Koundé. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, easy pickings there. Barcola. Barcola played out to the left flank. Now who's going to be first to this? In comes the corner. Tagliafico. Romero forwards and with intent. Olise. Thinks about the shot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba makes the interception. Chouameni. Ball's gone out of play. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Messi. Rabiot with a fine tackle. Barcola. Saliba. We are into overtime. Now that's well seen too. Tagliafico, probing pass. Koundé. And here's Olise. It's really well maneuvered. Do have a chance to counter here. Moved on forwards. Faced Alvarez! Kone. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Olise! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, that is a bit special.
Things starting to look very comfortable. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
McAllister. And out it comes again. It's a throw-in. Can he deliver? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Argentina awarded another corner. Upamecano clears it away. Now it's McAllister. Crosses it in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Upamecano. Barcola. Played out to the right. Kone. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Olise! And here's Barcola. Romero gets it away. McAllister. And here's Messi. Alvarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No way through there. Alvarez. Dispatched clinically. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Saliba forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! De Paul. Montiel. Messi. Vicious ball here. Well read. The danger is averted. And it's Paredes. Good take and chance! Oh, tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Montiel. Montiel shifted upfield. Montiel is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's neat. Rabiot shoots! Barcola. It's a loose ball. Nicely intercepted. Argentina can break now. De Paul. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Olise. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's Messi. De Paul. Montiel. Aim forwards. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Alvarez. Kone. Big chance to get at them. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Barcola. Barcola, now he's got space here. Olise. Montiel has created one goal already. Now it's De Paul. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi is flagged offside. Saliba played into space. Gets it away. Kone. Romero. Martinez. Messi. Moved on forwards. Kunde. Kone. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Nice looking ball. Montiel getting this one clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Kone. Here's a chance! That's a waste.
Well, just too much pressure in the reality zone.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba, Chouameni, and it's gone back to the keeper. Upamecano, and it's played forward. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Turnament is there, and he can get that clear. Montiel. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Played into the middle. Koundé tries to clear. France making consecutive changes here. Messi with the short one. And here's Alvarez! Another big chance that gets away.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Upamecano forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, nice touch. And the counter is on now then. Now it's Alvarez. And he's picked out the run. McAllister, he is onto this. Tagliafico. Oh, smashing header! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that would never really got going.
Montiel. Now it's to Paul. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. Saliba can get it clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tagliafico goes on a charge down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Argentina have reclaimed it. And it's McAllister.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, such a clever touch. Which hits a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Turnament. Hernandez. Saliba. Alvarez, given the lift of his goal, proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely feet. Hernandez. Cherki.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Fernandez. There are a few waiting for it. Fernandez. To cut it out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cherki. Turnament spread out to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Barcola.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Argentina look as though they are set to go out. Argentina are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Messi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And Messi!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Saliba looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Cherki. Zaire Emery. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Over to the left. Cleared away. Gonzalez attempts a clearance. Cherki. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Montiel. Fernandez. Simeone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Zaire Emery. Can he dig out a shot? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. McAllister. Taliafico. That's been slipped through. Might be dangerous. Alvarez! McAllister. Kone has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Zaire Emery. Kone. And here's Elise. Cherki. Oh, that's a great finish! Lo Celso again. Argentina are out. The worst possible outcome. They barely got going, and now at the earliest opportunity.